Imagine this: a small farm at the break of dawn, the sound of roosters crowing in the distance, and a man gazing out at his beloved mare, Hazel. For Luis, a humble farmer, Hazel wasn't just a horse. She was his pride and joy. She had been with him through thick and thin, and now she was expecting her first foal. The promise of a new life filled Luis with excitement and hope. But this wasn't an ordinary pregnancy, and what started as a joyous occasion would soon spiral into a mystery that would change everything. For months, Luis had anticipated Hazel's due date, marking the days on his worn calendar. Yet, as the weeks stretched into months beyond her expected delivery, worry gnawed at him. Hazel's belly had grown massive, but she showed no signs of going into labor. What was wrong? Luis's concern grew into desperation. He decided to call the local veterinarian, Sophia, for help. When Sophia arrived, she examined Hazel thoroughly. "She's healthy," she assured Luis, "but something feels unusual." Sophia recommended an ultrasound to determine what was going on. Luis agreed, and they transported Hazel to Sophia's clinic. As Sophia studied the ultrasound images, her brow furrowed. "This doesn't look right," she said, her voice tight with concern. Luis's stomach dropped. "What do you mean?" he asked. Sophia didn't respond immediately. Instead, she stepped out of the room and made a phone call. Moments later, the police arrived. "Luis," one of the officers said, "we need to ask you a few questions." Luis was stunned. Why would the police be involved? Reluctantly, he answered their questions about Hazel's background and her unusual pregnancy. Meanwhile, Sophia continued to examine the images. Then, she gasped. "This is incredible," she whispered. But what had she discovered? Hazel's pregnancy wasn't what it seemed. The ultrasound revealed not only a foal, but also a small foreign object embedded in her abdomen. "It looks like some kind of chip," Sophia explained, her voice laced with shock. The object was clearly man-made, but how it got there was a mystery. The police informed Luis that they had been investigating a rogue veterinarian known for illegal experiments on animals. Luis's heart sank. Could this explain Hazel's strange behavior and her overdue pregnancy? The officers requested Sophia's help in performing an emergency surgery to remove the chip. Luis agreed, though his heart ached at the thought of Hazel undergoing such a procedure. He stayed by her side as Sophia prepped for surgery, whispering words of comfort to his beloved horse. The surgery was tense and painstaking. As Sophia worked, Luis watched with bated breath. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Sophia held up the object, a small metallic chip that looked like it belonged in a science fiction movie. "This was implanted illegally," Sophia said. "It's designed to monitor and alter an animal's behavior." But that wasn't all. As the surgery continued, Hazel finally went into labor. Within minutes, she gave birth to a foal, but not just any foal. The little one had striking, almost otherworldly features, an unusual coat pattern and a regal posture that seemed beyond its years. Sophia was speechless at this. "This is a one-in-a-million horse," she said. Luis stared in awe at the foal, its eyes wide and bright. It was a moment of pure wonder amidst the chaos. Over the next few days, the police pieced together the story. The rogue veterinarian had experimented on Hazel, attempting to create genetically enhanced animals for profit. The chip was part of this cruel scheme. Thankfully, the foal seemed healthy and unaffected by the tampering, but its unique traits were a testament to the experiments it had endured. The police apprehended the rogue vet shortly after the surgery, bringing some closure to Luis and Sophia. But for Luis, the focus remained on Hazel and her extraordinary foal, whom he named Nova. With the ordeal behind them, Luis dedicated himself to caring for Hazel and Nova. The bond between mother and foal was unbreakable, and Luis felt privileged to witness it. Nova grew rapidly, showing signs of exceptional intelligence and strength. Word of the remarkable foal spread, and people from neighboring towns came to catch a glimpse of the horse that had defied all odds. Luis often reflected on the strange journey that had brought Nova into his life. What had begun as a troubling mystery had transformed into a tale of resilience and hope. Hazel and Nova became symbols of strength, a reminder that even in the face of hardship, life finds a way to flourish. Luis's story isn't just about a horse or a farmer's struggles. It's a tale of love, trust, and the extraordinary bonds that connect us to the animals we care for. Hazel and Nova's journey teaches us that even in the darkest moments, there is room for miracles, and that every life, no matter how small or vulnerable, is worth fighting for.